No, I think we worked all out. I said, sure, I'm dressed like a nun, but I don't make it a habit. So I think once she understood that, we were okay.
I could see where that would be a little confusing.
Yeah.
Especially the flying contraption.
No, I didn't do the flying thing.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
I didn't think I...
No, that would have been too much.
Considerably lighter with that, yeah.
Yeah,
Hi folks, welcome back to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we're here to watch a trailer with you today. Now this is actually an extended clip that's been released from Aquaman. If you don't know, New York City Comic Con is happening right around now.
So a lot of people are that generally do these things are very busy in doing them in locations that they don't normally do.
Exactly, and so
as you can see, we're in our normal studio.
Yeah, we're not there, unfortunately. But they did drop this extended clip, so we're going to watch it. We're going to tell you what we think. There are a million other people that have already reacted to this thing, but you're here, so you might as well watch us do it.
Thanks.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here, too. So we're going to watch this. It is about 5 minutes long, so it's longer than a usual trailer, but we're going to watch it, react to it, and then you can jump into the comments and let us know what you think. So, Jason Momoa, Aquaman. Here we go.
Yep.
My parents were from different worlds. And I was a product of a love that never should have been.
We could unite our worlds one day.
A son of the land and a son of the seas.
Your mother always knew you were special.
You are part of something deeper. You are the bridge between land and sea. Take your rightful place as king.
That's cool.
We're getting close now.
Oh yeah? Close to what? Dying of thirst? There's no way Atlanteans were this far inland. Check this place out. This is badass!
It's real. Nothing.
Of course it's not working. It's been sitting here collecting dust since before the Sahara was a desert.
Before the Sahara was a desert.
Let's just say you do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all. All right, now hold still.
Hey, what are you doing?
We need water near the closest source.
Show off. We could have just peed on it.
In this trident resides the power of Atlantis. If you seek my power, journey beyond the edge of the world to the hidden sea. In the wrong hands, it would bring destruction. But in the hands of the true heir, it would unite all our kingdoms, above and below.
Hey, wait!
What?
Should we have written it down first?
I memorized it. Didn't you?
Oh, yeah, totally.
What did you just say?
Something, something trident.
The beast has awakened.
The time has come for Atlantis to rise again.
Who the hell are you?
war is coming to the surface. You are not going to win this.
Billions will die unless you help us.
I'm no leader. I'm not a king.
Atlantis has always had a king. Now it needs something more.
But what could be greater than a king?
A hero.
Have we not seen him in that suit?
No.
Okay, so I have seen him in that suit because somebody was putting somebody on Twitter did a side by side of what he showed up in Justice League or wherever he was, and then this one. I didn't realize it was from this, so I didn't even really make any connections.
Yeah,
so.
I saw screenshots of it.
Yeah.
So, but I was waiting for it. Watching.
This looks exciting.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't sold on the notion of an Aquaman film. Definitely wasn't sold on Jason Momoa as Aquaman, mainly because when it comes to comic book stuff, I really like for things to look like they just stepped out of a comic. He does not certainly.
He doesn't look like
Like Arthur Curry.
He doesn't look like an Arthur at all.
Yes,
actually,
this is true. However, given the state of the DCEU and the fact that it is connected to things that have come before, and certainly I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman 84. Is that what it's called?
Nah.
I think so. Looking forward to that as well. But seeing this, what excites me about this is, because the director is someone that we can count on to give us better films. This film looks like an epic sort of fantasy film. Very Lord of the Rings in some of the execution there. Some of those battle scenes look just epic and amazing.
Fantastic.
I feel like I've said epic too many times already, but it really does have that sort of large scope, large scale vibe to it. So yeah, definitely excited about that. And you get into more of the lore of like Atlantis and what that's about.
I'm really excited for this because it seems like just from the trailer that unspoken like shadowy figure in the WB warehouse somewhere hasn't like put their fingers on this and ruined it for other things like they did for other things. So I'm sorry, that's my own tinfoil hat speaking, but there are some movies that could have been better if they hadn't put their hands on it.
This is true.
But this looks like it was untouched, so
yeah.
I'm okay with it. And
yeah, it looks like it's James Wan, I think, that's directing this. Yeah, so it looks like they gave him some free reign to do what he wanted to do here. And I really hope that, we don't see anything, obviously, and I don't think they would in a trailer anyway. But I kind of hope there's no cameo. I hope there's no tying this to something or to a specific time. Just give us a good Aquaman movie and let that be it. And I hope they do the same thing with Wonder Woman. Because if they're moving forward without Henry Cavill and without Ben Affleck in those roles, I think you can keep the casting that you have that works and that wants to be there and in these movies.
Well, I feel like for the non-big two, I mean, I guess they just didn't really give any whole lot of consideration to Wonder Woman, but I feel like for Wonder Woman, for Aquaman, for is it Shazam that's coming up?
Shazam is coming soon, yeah.
I feel like these
I don't think The Flash is ever going to happen.
No, I don't think so either. But I think for not to call them lesser, but not the Batman, not the Superman, but these other characters that make up the DC universe, I feel like they may actually be giving the creative people, the reign to do what they need to do with it and make them good movies. So Wonder Woman astounded them, and they probably didn't even think it was a thing and kind of a throwaway until it actually showed up and was a great movie.
And I think you see that played out across, while superhero movies have been a thing, that, for years and years and years, the biggest selling property Marvel had was the X-Men. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of pressure on those movies when they came out. Yeah. And when people didn't get the right costumes, and people didn't get the right whatever, there was a lot of talk about that. So we all loved the movie, but it was like, man, it wasn't very comic booky. It wasn't really like the X-Men that I know. Mm-hmm. But then when Marvel came along and gave us Iron Man, it took a character that, of course, I knew Iron Man because I was a comic book nerd, but so many people in the mainstream didn't know who Iron Man was, didn't have any frame of reference for Tony Stark, and they gave us a perfectly cast movie in that original Iron Man movie, which kickstarted the MCU and made it what it is. And I think sometimes there's pressure off of you when you're taking a character that people are less familiar with and giving them some, so with Aquaman, I think people know talks to fish, they kind of made a joke about that in Justice League, but I think that's the extent of what a lot of people know about him.
Yeah.
So to give us, a full movie to explore the whole notion of Atlantis and the lore involved in that, there's magic, that's part of Atlantean stuff there, Atlantean sorcery. There's technology. Technology. So all of that is a really cool vibe that we didn't get from something like Justice League or from Man of Steel. So very cool to see this. I'm definitely excited also about the upcoming Wonder Woman sequel. I really feel like because there's less pressure. Now, I don't think that's true of Wonder Woman. I think that first Wonder Woman movie had a lot of pressure, but because it came through and was such a great film, and because they stayed out of Patty Jenkins' way for the most part, they let her make a really good movie that happened to be about Wonder Woman.
You hit the nail on the head. They stayed out of her way.
Yeah, and that needs to happen with all of these if they're going to succeed. Unfortunately, I think it's already too late for some of those properties, but Aquaman looks like it's on the right track. So I'm definitely excited to see this. It's in theaters December 21st. So
it'll be coming out.
There's a lot of holiday viewing this year.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go camp out at the movie.
Pick something and commit. Yeah,
camp out at the movie. Maybe I need like a 1 month pass or something for A-list. Like just so I can go see all of these movies with him. So,
anyway, so that was. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step over. I thought you were wrapping it up. So.
No, it's fine. No, I'm just saying that this is just one of so many movies that are coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah. No, we just yesterday posted our non-spoiler and then today our spoiler discussion of A Star Is Born. If you haven't checked that out yet, be sure and look at our channel for that. And then let us know down in the comments below if you're excited about Aquaman. This was a cool, like I said, 5-minute viewing, extended scenes from Aquaman, which makes me a whole lot more excited about.
Yeah.
So what did you think? Jump into the comments below and let us know down there. And if you like this video,
hit that thumbs up.
And consider subscribing to the channel. Down in the description, you'll find our Twitter and our Facebook and all those things where you can find us on social media. You'll also find a link to our Patreon page, which doesn't have a lot going on right there just yet because we don't have a lot of, we don't have any. I'll just be honest, patrons yet. But we also have a merch store, and I keep forgetting to put that link in the description. We'll do that as well to make sure you get that. Until next time, folks.
Bye.